So we will get started here in just a couple minutes. We are going to start off on our backs today. So if you want to come into that position already, as we wait for the others to join us, and just come down onto your back and knees are bent and just let your hands rest on your belly. And we'll just kind of hang out here a little bit and wait and see if we get some other people joining. We still have a couple minutes. Once you start to get settled in, just let the body start to relax. So if you're just joining us, we're just kind of getting ready to get started. So you haven't missed anything. We're just starting off today down on our back with our feet connected to the earth, shoulders relaxing down, and just let your hands rest on your belly. And the option to close your eyes is definitely available. And we got just about one more minute as we wait for a few others to join us. So you can close the eyes. Start to allow the trunk of your body to just relax a little bit. Again, hands can just rest nice and easy on the belly and on the chest. So we're just getting set up to begin. Again, if you're just joining us, just coming into a reclined position, knees bent, feet on the earth. And then if it's available, I want you to start to draw your chin towards your chest, just enough that you start to feel the back of the neck lengthen. And take a big breath in through your nose. Nice, easy exhale out the mouth. And again, big breath in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. One more time, big breath in. And let it all go. So as we rest here, preparing to start our practice, let's just take our awareness onto our breath. So the beautiful thing about this body that you hold is that it will breathe without you telling it to breathe. Your heart will beat without you having to tell it to beat. Thank goodness, right? Because we've got enough to do already. So see if you can just sit back here, close your eyes, and just sense the body breathing, sense the heart beating, and just sort of witness it. You can keep the mouth open, exhaling from the mouth. But just start to become aware of the breath as it moves through the nose. Just that sensation, not the action. And we allow that exhale to not just breathe the breath out, but any tension or any resistance. So every exhale is this opportunity just to let go, both physically and mentally. And just a few more rounds here. Letting the shoulders and the trunk of the body just soften towards the earth. Now release the hands alongside the body and just slowly start to open the shoulders and turn the palms up towards the ceiling. So I'm just rolling my hands open. Let your knees fall together, take your feet a little bit wider, and just start to rock the knees from right to left. So just a nice, easy windshield wipering here. And this is just a way to slowly wake up the spine and the hips. Just seeing what this amazing body has to offer today. And the next time the knees fall over to the right side, let them hang out there. Let your right hand rest on your belly and let your left arm reach back alongside your left ear. And see if you can just notice the subtle rise and fall of your belly as we breathe here. And maybe we soften the left ribs and feel an expansion in the left side of the body. A couple more breaths. And then let's slowly bring the knees up and let's switch it up. So let's let the knees drift over to the left side. Left hand on the belly, right arm extends back alongside the right ear. Nice and easy with our breath. Again, noticing rise and fall of the belly as the breath just moves through this body. Nice, guys. Let's go ahead and bring the knees back up to center. Hug the knees into the chest, round through the spine. And then inhale, get nice and long. Reach the arms and legs away from each other. Exhale, pull it all in. Inhale, get long. One more time. Exhale, pull it all in. And one more time, get nice and long. And then let's bring the right knee into the chest. And then gently guide this right knee over to the left, moving into another twist. This time with the knee bent. Soften the gaze over your right shoulder. Breathing into the right side of the body. Let's bring that right knee back up. Hug both knees into the chest, and then extend the right leg out and down as we draw the left knee in. And left knee over to the right. Nice little twist. Gazing over that left shoulder. Breathing into the left side body. Let's come back up to center. Hug the knees in one more time, and then just gently roll over onto your side. And let's come up into a table pose. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's push the floor away, round through the upper back, finding cat pose. And the head is not completely hanging here, so you draw the chin back. We're still pretty strong in the neck. And then inhale, lift the chest, lift the crown, lift the tailbone. Navel still draws to the spine. Then exhale and round. Inhale, tailbone, crown of the head lifts. Now take your hands, guys, walk them just a little bit more in front of you. Push through the hands, round through the upper back, sink back into your child's pose. Keep breathing in your child's pose. Forehead can rest down on the mat. And then with your next inhale, let's come forward. Drop your hips, lift your heart. It's just a nice heart opening. You can take the feet a little bit wider if you'd like. Push through your hands, round through the upper back, sink back, child's pose. This is your exhale. Inhale, come forward, drop the hips, open the heart, broaden the collarbones. Nice. Exhale, push back. Inhale, roll forward. And one more time, let's take it back. Just connect to your breath here. Just sink way back. Nice and easy. Then let's come forward to table, curl the toes under, guys. Let's lift up into down dog. So this may be your first one of the day, of the week, or of your life. No matter. It's great that you're in it. So just check in a little bit. Press into the thumb and the first finger of both hands. We call that the inner triad. As we push through those fingers, we can extend through the arms, lift the sit bones up a little bit higher. So maybe your heels don't go down, and that's okay. That's pretty common. But we still want the legs to feel active. So lift your toes up. And toes are in the front. I say that because every time I tell people to lift their toes, they lift their heels. And with these toes lifted, you'll feel the calves start to kind of sing a little song probably. Keep that action in the calves as you release the toes down. And then try not to lose your breath after all of that, right? So a couple of breaths here, nice and strong in the legs. Working those heels towards the earth. And then come right up on your tippy toes. And let's find our way all the way to the top of the mat. And then bend your knees, let your chest rest on your thighs. Wrap your hands around your legs. So around the thighs, you can clasp the elbows, head hangs. Round through the upper back just a tiny bit, just kind of giving yourself another little hug. Keep breathing. Then release the arms, nice slow roll all the way up to standing. Bringing the arms up and over, palms come together. And then let's bring the hands to the heart. Nice, you guys, let's take our feet a little bit wider here and turn your toes out just about 25 degrees. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, bend the knees, nice slow roll all the way down. Then as you inhale half, turn the toes forward, lift the heart, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold over those legs. Turn the toes out slightly as you ragdoll all the way back up to standing. Arms come up and over. We're going to take it right back down. Bend the knees, drop the bum, like slow roll through the spine. Point the toes forward as you straighten the legs, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Turn the toes out, bend the knees. Again, slow roll all the way up. Arms come up and over. And take it right back down. Turn the toes as we straighten the legs, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Turn the toes out, bend the knees, nice slow roll up. Arms come up and over. One more time, guys. Let's take it all the way down. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. This time as you turn the toes out, can you drop the bum and find a squat? What? I know. Nobody likes squatting, but it's a nice grounding pose. And we're only going to be here for like 20 minutes, so you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right, couple more breaths. Lift the heart. And then take the hands down, heel toe the feet together. And nice slow roll all the way up to standing. Arms come up and over, hands come to the heart. Just pause here with your hands to the heart. Come back to your breath. Come back to the sensation of the feet underneath you. Nice, guys, we're gonna step our left foot back to warrior one. So instead of taking the arms up, I want you to open the arms out wide. Turn the palms up, lift the chest, bend that front knee. Keep breathing. Spread the fingers, open the heart. And then as we exhale, we're just going to step forward, bring our hands back to the heart. Nice. And then we're going to step the right foot back, warrior one. Again, expand from the center of the chest, open the heart. Keep breathing. Exhale, let's come back to standing. Hands to the heart. Couple more rounds of that. Step the left foot back, open the arms. Gaze up, strong in the legs, easy in the breath. Step forward, hands to the heart. Right foot back, heart opens. Keep breathing. Palms turn up. Step forward. One more time, guys, each side. Left foot back, heart opens. Keep breathing. Notice the inhale right at the tip of your nose. Notice the exhale as it passes through your lips. Let's step forward, hands to the heart. Last time, right foot back heel is down, open the heart. Keep breathing. From here, let's take our hands down, frame the foot, and step back to down dog. So in this down dog, let's take a couple of big breaths. So inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Through the nose, exhale. How long can you make your exhale? Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Let it go. Last time. Exhale. Next inhale, get your feet to the top of the mat. Take a nice slow roll all the way up to standing. Arms come up and over. Fingertips touch overhead. And then we bring it all back to our heart. Nice, you guys. Bring your hands to your hips. Firm your left leg. Bring your right knee up into a balance. You've got props around you if you need them. Let's find tree pose. So a slight external rotation of that right leg. Heel goes into the thigh or the calf or the ankle. So there's lots of options there. Once you're in this tree pose and you feel stable, you can either keep your hands on your hips, you can bring the hands to your heart, or if you want to add a little more to it, take the arms wide, just like we did in Warrior One. Lift the heart. Just breathe here. Spread the palms, opening up the fingertips. It's as if we're just taking in as much as we can. Keep breathing. Nice, you guys. Gaze up. When you're ready, bring your hands back to your heart. Beautiful balances. Bring that knee in. Let's take a full forward fold now. And just pedal the feet out here. And then take a nice slow roll, guys, all the way back up to standing. Arms come up and over. Fingertips touch, and we just bring all of that energy right back to our heart. Nice, let's firm this right leg and bring the left knee up into a balance. And again, externally rotate, bring that heel to the thigh, to the calf, to the heel. Just try not to let it rest on the knee. Hips press forward. Hands can stay on the hips. They can come to the heart, or you can expand that energy and reach the arms away from each other. Palms turn up, heart lifts. Noticing the breath. Entering at the tip of the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Keep breathing. Nice, you guys, beautiful. Couple more breaths here, you got it. Let's bring the hands to the heart, bring the knee forward, full forward fold. Pedal it out, great work. I've always likened the turning the palms up, almost like when we were kids and we shrugged our shoulders like we just don't care. Not in a disrespectful way, but like, you know, I just don't care what happens with this. I'm just gonna be in it and see what happens. All right, inhale half, and then exhale back to down dog. And in this down dog, again, 5 big breaths, guys. So breathe it in through your nose and let it all go. Breathe it in. Let it go. Inhale. Empty the belly. 2 more times. Last round. Come up onto your tippy toes, then lower down onto your knees. Bring the toes together, take the knees wide, sit back into your child's pose. Let the forehead either rest on the mat or you can stack your hands and let the forehead rest on your hands. Just coming back to the breath, the beautiful beating heart. And as you breathe deep into the belly, remember the belly isn't just in the front of the body, it's in the back side of the body, and in the right and the left side of the body. So you breathe into all of those spaces with the breath. Now let's come forward and move right onto our belly. And we're gonna bring our hands back alongside our chest, elbows hug in. We're gonna take a couple Cobra poses here. I like to point my toes back. Now just watch real quick, guys, because this isn't breathing up with your chin, right? The chin isn't really involved in this. It's more of an action of the heart and the legs and the tailbone. So press the palms in, take the elbows and the shoulder blades down the back, reach the heart forward, drop the tailbone towards the earth, and then reach back through your legs. This is your Cobra. It doesn't have to be real big. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Lifting the chest, lifting the heart. Exhale, lower down. And one more time, inhale, Cobra. Lifting up. Within this Cobra, let's drop the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder for a little twist. Then come back up to center and drop the left shoulder, look over the right shoulder. And let's come back to center, slowly lower down. Take your right arm out to the side. So you reach that right arm away from you, right in line with the shoulder. You're gonna press into your left hand, roll to your right side, bring the left foot behind you. We get a little shoulder stretch. So I keep my head lifted in this. Some people like to let their head rest down. That is a choice. Right now, we're just opening up the shoulder. Keep breathing. Let's slowly come back to center. Nice, let's take a little Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Let's take the left arm out to the side. Press into the right hand, roll on over. And take a little twist with a shoulder opener. So that right foot, my knee is bent and my right foot is on the ground behind me. Works as a kickstand. Keep breathing. Nice, you guys. Let's come back to center. And let's take one more Cobra Pose, lifting the heart. And exhale, lower down. Press up and back to Child's Pose. Sinking back just for a breath or two. And then let's come forward to table. And we're going to take our left arm and thread it under the right. Just a nice, easy table pose here. You can press a little more into the back of the left arm to revolve the ribs, just to move deeper into the hips. And then slowly unwind. Let's come back to center. Take a couple of cat-cows. Nice. And then let's take this right arm and thread it underneath the left. And keep breathing. Come back to center. Couple more cat-cows, rounding through the spine, lifting the heart, the chest, the tailbone, the crown. Exhale nice and slow as we round through the spine again. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. Let's come to a neutral spine. Curl the toes under. Down dog, guys. 5 breaths in down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it in. And let it go. Two more times. Last round. Find your way to the top of the mat. Full forward fold. Bend the knees and take a nice slow roll all the way up to standing. Nice, you guys. And then let's step our feet wide on our mat. Hands on the hips. Nice, you guys. We're going to take this right heel. We're going to turn it in as we set up for warrior 2. As you turn this heel in, it should be in line with the arch of the back foot. And then you turn those back toes in slightly. This is going to allow this back leg to work for you a little bit more and stabilize. Then bend that front knee. Reach the arms away from each other. Palms turn up. And as you inhale, I want you to straighten this front leg and bring the arms back up and over. This is your inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, expand out from the center of the chest as you bend that front knee. Inhale. Exhale, expand out from the center. Nice, you guys. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Now hold here, extending up. Keep this right leg straight. Then expand just the arms, shift the hips. Let's take this right hand to the right shin, left arm towards the ceiling. Triangle pose or Trikonasana. Legs are strong. Notice if the shoulders are crawling up under the ears. Can you draw the shoulder blades down the back? Heart opens. Keep breathing, guys. Then pull up through this left arm. Let it bring you all the way back up into your warrior two. Nice. Take your hands to your hips. Let's just do it to the other side. So the left heel turns in. Right toes turn in. Bend that front knee. Reach the arms away. Palms turn up. Nice, you guys. As you inhale, push the floor away, straighten the left leg. Arms come up and over, fingertips touch. Exhale and expand. Inhale. Strong in that leg, try not to lock the knee. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, exhale. And inhale. Keep this leg straight. Reach the arms away. Shift in the hips. Left hand comes to left shin. Right arm reaches up. Strong in the back leg. Notice if you're locking this left knee, give it a little bend, push a little more through that left foot. That makes the entire leg become a little bit more active here. And then reach up through this right arm, warrior two. Hands to the hips, turn the toes forward. Wide leg forward fold here, guys. Opposite hands to opposite elbows, just hang. Keep breathing. It's almost as if we're just letting all the skin, everything on your back just roll off. Keep breathing. Let's take our hands to our hips, lead with your heart as we rise back up. And let's do it again. So let's bring that right heel in, back toes in. Reach the arms away, bend the front knee, palms turn up. Nice, you guys. Push through the floor, straighten the leg, arms come up and over. Strong in that leg. Exhale, expand out from the center. Nice and slow, good. Inhale. Breath and movement should be the same length if you can. Exhale. Inhale. It's easy to say unless you're a little short of breath, right? Exhale, expand. And then one more time, inhale. Reach up. Keep the legs straight. Open the arms out wide. Trikonasana. Nice and strong, guys. Maybe gaze up towards the left thumb. Keep breathing. Chest towards the chin. Pull up through that left arm, warrior two. Hands to the hips. Let's turn to the other side. So left heel in line with the arch of the right foot, right toes turn in slightly, bend the knee, reach the arms away. Nice, push the floor away, straighten the legs, strong. Nice, slow inhale. Exhale, expand out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, exhale. And inhale, straighten, extend up, and then extend out, expand, and shift into Trikonasana. Right, so it's not about getting to the floor. We want to keep the trunk of the body so that we can still breathe through it. There's days when we try to get a little further, and that's okay. This isn't one. Today's class is meant to kind of give you a calm energy. It's a good day for that with just kind of the nice steady rain outside. Just one of those days where you can kind of stay with your breath. All right, reach back up, warrior two. Hands to the hips, turn the toes. One more time, wide leg forward fold. Easy with the breath. Legs are still strong. The trunk of the body just surrenders to gravity. Nice, you guys. Let's release our hands down, pivot around to the top of your mat, and step back to down dog. And just 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and let it go. One more time. Let's lower down to child's pose. Toes together, knees as wide as comfortable. Stack the hands, forehead rests on the hands. Reconnecting with the rhythm of your breath, with your beautiful beating heart. Nice, you guys. Let's slowly rise up and bring your feet around in front of you. Legs are straight. So when sitting in this pose, if you tend to round, right? If you tend to fall back, a lot of people do that. Maybe get a blanket or a block, or maybe not a block, but a blanket, just a little height underneath your bum. What that does is it helps the pelvic area to drop down and you get a little deeper into your hip flexors. Let's keep our feet really active here. Bring your hands to heart center. Just take a couple of breaths. Then interlace your hands, reach your palms forward, and then bring the arms up. Draw the arms as far back as comfortable. So see if you can get them back behind the ears and you start to feel the chest lift. We keep this big chest, this nice open cobra chest, as we start to hinge forward. Reaching our hands just alongside the feet. So if you notice here, guys, I'm not nose diving down. I'm not rounding through my spine, right? I'm reaching my heart towards my toes, right? Once I get into the full extension of my back and the hamstrings, and I'm sure you're feeling your hamstrings right now, then I just drop my chin slightly. Still getting an extension from my tailbone to the crown of my head. My legs are active. My hamstrings are singing a little song, maybe yours are too. And then let your elbows hang, guys. So if you tend to really tense up your arms here, you're jamming those shoulders up, right? So if you let the elbows soften and kind of bend and hang, we're releasing the shoulders. I only call you out on all the stuff that I do, right? I do the same stuff. I carry most of my tension in my neck and my shoulders. All right, so let's slowly rise up, and as you rise up, bring this right knee up with you. Nice, and then take this right foot to the outside of the left leg. Wrap this left arm around. Take the right arm behind you. Let's twist to the back a little bit here. Lift the chest. Nice and easy with the breath. And again, where are those shoulders in relationship to your ears and your neck? So, relax the arms a little bit and just enjoy the twist. And then let's gently unwind, and we're going to tuck this right leg back a little bit. So now it's going to look like I'm on my left, but trust me, we're on the same side. I'm going to take my right heel back towards my left hip a little bit more. So my knees are a little bit more stacked, and then I'm going to fold over. right? It's a little more intense in that left hamstring and a little bit more into that right hip. And again, my elbows are bent, my arms are just hanging. There is a slight rounding in the upper back. And then slowly rise up. Just pick up this right leg, bring it back around, and let's come into that forward fold. Again, not a nosedive, rather reaching the heart forward, elbows relax down. As we're taking the head down as well. So this becomes a little bit more of an inward or introverted pose when we let our head and our gaze drop towards the earth. If we look towards our toes, it lifts the heart, a little more extroverted. So we're going a little more inside today, a little more calming. And then as you come up, let's bring this left leg with you. And take the left foot to the outside of the right leg. Good. And then wrap this right arm around. And take the twist. Nice and easy with your breath. Again, notice, are those shoulders crawling up under your ears? Can you relax the shoulder blades down? Lift the heart. Keep breathing. Soften your belly. Maybe you can move a little deeper into this twist just by releasing some of that space in the belly. Let's slowly unwind and snuggle that left heel back alongside the right hip and just start to round over that left leg. Nice and easy. And maybe as you round forward, maybe you can breathe a little more into the space behind the heart. So that space between the shoulder blades. Nice, now let's slowly start to roll on up. Uncross the leg. One more time, let's take that forward fold. And maybe you notice you can go a little bit further. Right, it's not a competition. Some days we just have a little more space available in our body. And sometimes it's space that we allow in our mind too. Let's slowly rise up. Nice, you guys bend your knees. Take your bum towards your heels. Let's lower down onto our back. And windshield wiper the knees from right to left. Just rocking the hips a little from side to side. So we're going to take a supported back bend here if you have blocks or a book. If you don't, you can still do this back bend. So I'm going to give you a couple of options for this. So if you have a block nearby, you know, I know we're all yogis, right? And we only have a million blocks hanging around. So you might not have a block. You might just have a couple of books, right? Or you might just have a nice firm pillow from a sofa or a bed. And if you don't have any of that, don't freak out. You'll be fine. I'll get you there. So don't panic if you've just got something in range. So if you've got a block or a couple of books, right? So this is going to be my block or my books. Just watch this part first. If you don't have them, I'll get you there in just a second. I'm going to press my feet down, lift my hips. I'm going to just bring the block or the books right to my tailbone. So it's not up super high, you guys, right? It's right where the front of the book or the blocks are kind of right under my tailbone. And once you're there, you just kind of relax. There's nothing to be done, right? This is effortless. And then if you don't have any of those props, no worries. You're just going to take a little easier variation of this. You're going to kind of move in and out. You're going to press into your feet and you're going to lift the hips, take the arms up and back, and exhale and lower down. Pressing the feet, lift up and back. Again, if you're on the block, you just stay right there and lower down if you don't have the block. And one more time, lift up. Now this time you're going to take your arms around, interlace your hands underneath you, and you might be able to hang out here for a little while. Right, so we're all just sort of taking whatever type of supported back bend we can. And the breath is easy. We're just trying to open the heart, open the front of the body. Right, I'm not straining here. I've just got my arms underneath me. Underneath me is just a little bit of a prop. Close the eyes. See if you can breathe right into the center of your chest. That same expanding energy. Now, if you're just supporting yourself without any props, release your arms lower down. If you're on a block or a book or any type of support, you can stay right there. And then we're all going to bring our knees towards our chest and take the feet up towards the ceiling. So if you're on that block, keep the tailbone rooted. If you're just resting on the earth, same idea. Just reach up through the legs. And you can either close your eyes or simply gaze past your toes towards the ceiling. Just a couple of breaths here. Again, noticing the breath as it enters right at the tip of the nose. And noticing your exhale as the breath leaves, passing through the lips. Nice. All right, let's bend our knees. If you're up on the block or the support, take one foot down and then the other. If you're just on your back, you can just take your feet down. If you're on the block, pressing the feet, lift up just enough to come off of that block. Slide it out, lower all the way down, and let's all windshield wiper our knees from right to left. Nice, you guys. All right, bring the knees into the chest. Hold on to the right knee, extend the left leg out and down. And let's take a little twist. Right knee over to the left. Gazing over that right shoulder. Breath is easy. If it's quiet in your household, you might even be able to hear the rain. And then let's slowly bring this right knee back up and switch it up. Left knee comes in. Left knee over to the right. Gazing over that left shoulder. And bring the knees back up. Hug the knees into the chest. Reach the feet up towards the ceiling. Take the legs wide. Bend the knees. Hold behind the knees, or you can hold the outer edges of the feet and just cradle from side to side for happy baby. Nice, let's bring the knees in one more time. So one more asana before Shavasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, let the feet rest down. Knees are open wide. So if you have a pillow or a bolster, any type of support, I like to add that into this. I will bring it under my upper back and my head just so I get a little bit of an angle here. It's an option, it's not necessary. But we'll spend a few rounds of breath here and then we'll move into Shavasana. So once soles of the feet are together, just let the arms rest alongside the body. Again, palms turn up. It's this idea that we are releasing all this excess energy that we don't need. And so by turning the palms up, by opening the chest, the front of the body, we're just letting it go. And also with every exhale. So just exhale out the mouth, nice and easy, the natural rhythm of your breath. And of course, at any time, if it's too much to keep the knees bent, if it's too much on your hips or too much strain, you can always straighten your legs. Again, feel the weight of your body just sink into this earth. This beautiful surrender. And for anyone else, if you still have your knees bent, if you want, you can straighten their legs. We move into Shavasana. The eyes sink a little deeper into the sockets. And we soften the skin around your eyes. And the throat softens, the shoulders relax down. And there's nothing left but the breath. Now start to draw your next inhale deep into the belly. And exhale out the mouth. Again, breathe in. And let it all go. And when you're ready, bend your knees, plant your feet on this beautiful earth, and gently roll to whatever side best supports you. And just pause there like you're just getting out of bed. And then when you're ready, through the strength of your arms, bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing our hands together at our heart, eyes closed, and we just bow our heads slightly. And let's honor this practice and this time we get to spend together with one more breath, guys. So breathe it in and just let it all go. Thank you all for showing up today and for sharing your wonderful gift of yoga. May you have peace in your body, peace with your words, peace in your mind. Namaste.
Namaste.